Okay, so I don't know what this shape is, I just kind of made something, but today we're going to go over the make2d command. This command is great for many things, but what I used it most for in college was like making program diagrams, circulation diagrams, and all kinds of things. I would basically take the make2d and then put it into Illustrator and then make it pretty in there. Enlarge whatever view you want, get it figured out, place it how you want, and then you can type make2d, hit enter. So when this thing pulls up, you can pick which view you want. We set ours up in the perspective view, so we're gonna do it here. Right here in projection, you can pick all of these and it kind of gives you a preview of what it's gonna draw. And from here in options, I usually keep it at by output layers, and then down here I usually have scene silhouette selected, but this can, you can do all kinds of stuff here. So, and it's all gonna show up right here. I'm gonna save clipping plane intersections for another video because that gets into creating sections, which is a whole like rabbit hole that we could go into. Since I don't have a clipping plane, this is kind of grayed out, so it doesn't really matter. It's gonna create a new layer, and so we can just label this test. Well, I have caps lock on, that's great. Test 1. Hit OK. And so you can see over here it made the layer. What it's always going to do is it's always going to put it over here, basically at 0, 0. But as you can see, what it did was it took that view that we had and it drew the outline of it. It's pretty great. Of course, there's a couple things, you know, sometimes you might have to clean things up. Cell, dupe, hit enter, and then you can delete those, and there we go. Now everything should be a single line. Perfect. We can do this again, make 2D. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do hidden lines. We're gonna see what that does. Hit OK. And now, as you can already tell, there's a lot of stuff added to this. So now, this is pretty cool. This is great for technical drawings. It shows all of these lines that are hidden basically inside of it. Usually you would represent these with a dashed line. And it is already dashed, so that's kind of nice. Anyway, that's today's episode of Rhino for Noobs.